time depends on how an event is framed by all participants. Escambia stands out in handling especially black students more harshly than parallel counties. Why is that? Probably not that our victims insist on harsher punishment. What can we do to result in less severe consequences for minorities?
Well, I'll start with that one. Several years ago, on our school-wide behavior management plans, which all of our schools must develop every year, and then they meet at least quarterly. Some of the schools meet more frequently than that. And one of the things that we added a couple of years ago was looking at the consequences by race. And we have continued to do that because we know that that is something that we need to look at. It's also on our strategic plan to reduce the number of African American children who are getting referrals and getting out of school suspensions. So we do know that that is an issue, and we have watched that. We do have, that's one of the figures that we've got in terms of the ones that Ms. Morgan gave you at the beginning. In the 07-08 school year, we had 4,233 African American students who had had an out-of-school suspension incident, and that was reduced to the 14-15 school year by 2147. Now, is that where we want it to be? Absolutely not. We would continue to work on that to get it to, really and truly, I'd like to get it to where no student winds up having those harsh consequences because they are out of school and missing what they need to have. So we are watching it, we are putting things in place to try to improve it. Sometimes just counting it, looking at it, and charting it is enough to make it decrease. So yes, we do know that that is an issue, and yes, we are trying with a number of things. I know one of my middle schools has a, and as soon as that last question was asked, I thought about what they are doing. Warrington Middle School has a mentoring program. It's after school. They have a young ladies group and they have a young men's group, and I can't remember what they've named it, but they are looking very specifically at working with minorities and trying to be there for them, give them an advocate, and again, make that connection.
And we do have, one of our strategic plan goals is to reduce the number of African American out-of-school suspensions and discipline referrals. So we're focusing on that annually as well as in our schools daily.